Hi, this is Ashley Mahalik for GAM372, and this is my sprint number 2. Now for this sprint, we had the mushroom, the bullet, the centipede head, and then a critters, and I chose the scorpion to do. So, to start off, I have the scorpion goes left and right across the screen, depending on where it spawns. If it spawns on the right side, it moves to the left and then goes off screen and destroys itself. And then if it spawns on the left, then it moves across to the right, as it just did there, and destroys itself that way. And any mushrooms it comes across on its path, it turns poison. I'm going to run this a couple times since I have the mushrooms and the spawn set to a random side. So there you saw he moved from right to left, and the mushrooms he crossed over he poisoned. In the back there you can see that I had set a message to go to the output window whenever it collides. So it sets those mushrooms to poison whenever it collides with a mushroom. And for the player, the collisions were with the blaster and the mushroom, as well as the bullet and the mushroom. So as you can see, can't move into the mushroom, it stops me. Then I can continue shooting it. Same for the poison mushrooms, I can shoot that, and it takes damage. And then when it takes the last bit of damage and its health is 0, it destroys itself. And then for the centipede head, I did not get it to move in accordance with the different rows and columns of my grid, as well as I didn't, alright, it's currently set to not react to any of the mushrooms, regardless of being poison or not. And then what I did get to work for the centipede head is that when the bullet collides with it, it destroys itself, although it does not currently put a mushroom down. So you see, I shoot the bullet right here. Bullet goes over and hits. It destroys the bullet, and then it destroys the centipede head. And then for the scorpion, I also have the health implemented. I'm going to have to reload this to try and hit it. Hopefully I can have a nice clear shot. And I missed it. Have terrible aims. Let's do it again. There we go, and it hits. So when the bullet hits the scorpion, both the bullet and the scorpion are destroyed, and just there, when the scorpion also hit the mushroom, it turned that poison. And I think that is all I have to show for Sprint 2. Just let me go 1 second over checklist. So I showed you blaster collision with the mushrooms, bullet collision with the mushrooms, and I have the mushroom or the bullet set so that it can only fire it once it's despawned. And then, like I said, I showed the damage on the mushroom with the collision. I was left over from last week. I had previously showed damage, but I did not have the collision with the bullet, so now that is all set up. I have the sprite for the centipede to be able to move and is animating. Currently I have not set it up so that it moves in correspondence with the grid. so I still have to do that for next week. Currently, Centipede does not react to poison mushrooms. And then the collision with the Centipede works with the bullet, and it kills itself, because the Centipede only has 1 health. So watch there, it gets destroyed. And then, again, like I said, the Scorpion, I have the movement back and forth. It spawns randomly on the right and then moves to the left, and then once it goes off screen, it destroys itself. Same thing from the left side, moving to the right. If the player can shoot it, then its health goes down and it destroys itself. And then if it collides with mushrooms, it turns them poison. And then just to address from last week, my game no longer crashes, which is great. I found out that the crash was caused by me forgetting to deregister input for when I destroyed the mushrooms last week. And yeah, that's all I have for Sprint 2. Thank you.